Okay, first off, you shitter, before you go to dinner, I'm not stinky, alright? Alright, so, you know, go lurk without the lurk command, because we still don't have one. Hi, Jen. Hi, Vez. Hi, Mercy. Hi, Reclaimin. Hello. Jen, thank you for that 4 months chat, if you can. And, I mean, Mercy can. You know, throw some shoes. Jen needs them. She spent a lot of money on subs. But yeah, hey, hello, hi, happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? How's life? How are you? How's the world? Thank you for throwing those shoes. Thank you for making the attempt, Fez. Hello. Hi. It's dark in here because it's spooky Saturday. So spooky. Hi, hey, hi. How's it going? How's life? How are you guys? We're checking in before we start the game. I'm here. I had to, I've been up for a very long time today. I had to go in this morning to get some blood tests done because I have had zero energy. Hell yeah, Vez. And have just generally not been feeling great. And so my doctor was just like, okay, we're going to do blood tests. And I'm incredibly healthy. That's all there is to it. There's nothing wrong with my body. Also, Cam can come down a little bit because I am 100% going to become a goblin as we settle into the game. But yeah, no, literally nothing abnormal on my blood tests. Nothing out of the ordinary on the physical exam. My body just hates me, which we kind of already knew. But here we are with concrete proof of it. But yeah. Jen, I hope that here is a good place for you right now, at least. Oh, river walks are nice. Yeah. Yeah, I right now am mostly just like prepping for a busy couple of weeks. I've got a lot of work to do this week. Both in terms of editing stuff for Greg and getting stuff together for the charity stream, which is a week and a half away now. For anybody who isn't aware, every year on my birthday, I do a 24-hour charity stream. There will be a command set up and all of that. And, you know, more info in the Discord and whatever. You're welcome, Reclaimin'. But yeah, so January 18th, we'll be doing a charity stream. By Vez! Starting at 10 a.m. Central here on this channel. We're going to have some special guests. It's going to be a good time. We're going to raise some money for good causes. It's all going to be solid. But yeah. that's where we're at. I don't know where else I was gonna go with that. Stream today is maybe going to be the usual 3 hours. I kind of need to edit 2 videos after stream today to stay on schedule. One of those being my own for the YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you aren't already, subscribe to the YouTube. Go subscribe. Too quick, Mercy. It's like I knew what was in my brain and I could prepare to type it out before you could. It's crazy. But yeah, so vlog will be going up there tomorrow at some point whenever YouTube decides that it's done processing, because it took like 8 hours last time and it was garbage and I was upset with it. And hopefully that won't happen this week. But yeah, so anyways, we are going to go ahead and get into the game so that we can get through as much of it as we can tonight before I have to leave and go work on stuff and not sleep tonight. Yeah. All right. By the way, I don't think I even mentioned we're playing Layers of Fear 2. Team building is important, but team building for this team member is difficult at night because stream happens and then this stream also happens. By the way, epilepsy warning for anybody who has issues with flashing lights. Bolt is sleeping next to the door, so he's over there. I don't know if you saw him. He might have moved. Right now, he's just upset because Chris went to go take a shower, and so he's not in here. And Bolt loves Chris more than me. But it's okay. How's the volume here? Because it is loud in my ears. You're not going to be able to hear it now because I tabbed out of the game. He is doing better, yeah. He is back to his normal self, being in absolute terror. That is definitely loud. Okay, we're gonna estimate where we're going here. Say like there. Maybe a little bit more even. That should be fine once we get into the game, I think. Hi Fearless, just so you know, this game did have an epilepsy warning at the beginning, so enjoy your lurking, enjoy your nomming, maybe just hang out and chat. Because I don't know when stuff is going to come up. Solid. Okay, till the image on the left is barely visible. I feel like what the game expects is barely visible is different than what I do. So in order for you guys to be able to see, unlike the last game, we're gonna go ahead and just set it like right there. I'm gonna add a lurk command at some point. Full right? Hell no, we don't play horror games super bright. Monsters can kill you. Yeah, why would we not want hello? Okay, alright. We're getting into the game. Alright, Mercy. Enjoy dinner and anything else that you're doing. At some point, yeah. Listen, okay, one of my goals for the year was to be a better content creator, and maybe that I said that I didn't know how that looks. Maybe that includes, you know, making alert command finally. Okay, I can't go into any of these rooms. We appear to be on a cruise ship. I mean, maybe Mercy's gonna have to get enough points to become a mod. Hoingo! Thank you for that tier 1. I appreciate you. Also, hello. It is very hard with me only streaming like twice a week. But you know, maybe we get those little subby numbers up and, you know, I stream a little bit more often. Also, chat, I guess Mercy's still the only one that can throw shoes. I appreciate you, Mercy. Go lurk now. Is wrong streamer, yeah. Greg and I are shockingly not the same person. Wait, could I have opened these doors? Hold on. Because now it's like, hey, open the doors. No, it's not letting me open this door. Okay, I can open this one though. Anything else down here? Why are we on a cruise ship? Is this a cruise ship? This might not even be a cruise ship. Was the theme of the last one fire, so the theme of this one is water? Okay. Alright.
You almost had it.
The what? The unmooring. Okay, alright. Why does this look like it was made in, like, clip art? I don't...
You'll play your part. You will. Stay awake. Sleep is a poor excuse. And so are you.
Okay.
Preparations have been made. Your little toys await you upstairs.
Alright.
Time waits for no one. Actor,
Okay.
not waste hours. Act.
Okay, so we played the first game on stream, relatively recently. And it feels disturbing. Ajax, hello! Thank you for that sub! Thank you for 9 months. We have a sub baby. What's the sub baby's name? Also, chat, if you can throw shoes, throw those shoes. We played the first game on stream. I don't know if this game has any relation to the first game other than, like, concept.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Hoingo! Thank you for those 5 gifted subbies. I appreciate you. Bringing us
Testing.
closer to the subby goals. Still no, there's not a hype command. Stop dodging, we're claiming. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? And what do you mean? Okay, we got a metronome that I regret starting up. I really regret starting that. Is there, like, hold on. It feels like there's a motion blur that's just way too much. Also, did we have subtitles on? Hail, my love! Hello! Thank you for that 8 months. Oh, the was for our sub baby's name. Right, gotcha. Chat. We need to throw some shoes at Hale because she's got 8 months worth of subs under her belt. She can't afford shoes anymore. Also, that's a hype train. If, you know, you guys want to keep that hype train moving. Vibration? Is vibration the problem? Is it head bob? Maybe it's head bob. Not audio. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted was... Also, how is the sound? Are we good? Volume-wise? We're turning off motion blur, because I think the motion blur is fucking me up. It's great. Hi, Knight! How are you? Okay, this is better. Hi, Wonder, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. So many cuties in chat. Okay, build the character, connect the memories, dreams, and fears, prepare for the big role. Can we continue turning this? Something... Is this a word puzzle? Hi, Jess. Good luck with work. What do we got here? We watching a movie? What? Oh, we need to put slides in here, I bet. What is this slide? Ooh, a taco bowl sounds so good right now. What do we have over here? Hope you settled in all right. Remember what we talked about. Focus on what you do best. Go to that special place of yours. Find your motivation. Build the character. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I'll try to keep in touch. Travel safe, your friend and agent. Did we get booked on a cruise ship? Hi, Kim! Hello! Also, I'm sorry, chat. My eye just started, like, trying to leave this plane of existence. Okay. So, we're an actor on a cruise ship, maybe. Or on our way to act somewhere. So I don't think that we are related to the character in the first game at all. First movie? No. First game. Is there anything out on the water? Am I supposed to be seeing anything? Their name is Atlas? Did it say that? Reclaiming, thank you for that follow. It looks like there's something that might be the moon. I don't know. I don't think that there's anything for us to see here yet. I kind of get the feeling that that's going to turn into like a really stormy, murky scene as we progress through the game. What's this? Hold up. Esteemed traveler, the room has been set up as per your request. The reel was delivered shortly before departure. We wish you a fulfilling journey. Respectfully, Icarus Transatlantic. You keep minions out of this chat. Okay, this is a nice room. Okay, is this our room? We have a top hat, but I'm only seeing women's clothing. Minions can absolutely die. I would be happy to live a life without minions. We have slides, but we can't pick them up. What else do we have in here? Okay, we picked that up. Hoingo, thank you for gifting that sub to Fearless. I appreciate you. They're the worst, and I will accept nothing else. Also, chat, shoes. Multiple of you have subs now. Throw those shoes. Poppy Lover, thank you for that 9 months! We also have a sub baby to name. What's our sub baby's name? Also, chat, we are now at... We just finished level 2? What, is the hype train done? I don't even know. Yes, the hype train's done. Thank you for getting us to level 2. Hoingo, thank you for gifting that sub to Wanderer. You guys are doing great. My eye is watering because of how great you guys are doing.
His time plays the parts of many men. He observes the others, while the others watch him. He's expected to behave properly, wandering through worlds that aren't really there.
Okay.
He puts on masks and adjusts accordingly. Each mask is a character. Each character, a layer.
A layer of fear?
Layers upon layers, calling out to him. He must build the character he was meant to portray, or lose himself completely.
I get the feeling we're gonna lose ourselves completely.
Tightly surrounded by lives he's never lived. He
Good Hoingo.
on a stage where every man must play a part. And his is a sad one.
Act 1, The Unmooring, which we already saw. Why are we seeing it again? Okay, so I'm really trying. I am trying so hard not to cry. This game is just, you know, it's so so touching. I'm pretty sure my allergies have just been acting up. Did I just see something there? Hello? Hello? I can't interact with it. Enjoy your lurk wanderer. We don't have a lurk command. You guys are making me feel bad for not having a lurk command. I'll write it up at some point, maybe this week. We'll have the lurk command before the charity stream. How about that? Gives me a week and a half. It's okay. Esteemed traveler, as per the director's request, this section of the ship has been closed off to all passengers and crew. We wish you a pleasant and fulfilling day. Icarus Transatlantic. Listen, I'm gonna make it before the charity stream, alright? I'm adding it to the list of to-do things in my planner before the charity stream. Okay, that's locked. Excuse you. This is locked. I assume... Why? Why, though? Why is there a spooky mirror? Is this like the daughter of the character from the first game? Is that where we're at? Oh my god, chat, give me 2 seconds. I need to go grab a tissue and figure out what's going on with my eye. 1 second. Oingo, thank you for gifting that sub tonight! I appreciate you. Ugh. Eyeball, please stop. Knight, thank you for gifting a sub to Master. I definitely rolled over the cord for my headphones. Look at all those shoes. I'm so proud of you, chat. Okay, we were exploring. We were checking out what's going on here. I mean, Reclaiming, I've seen how many biddies you drop in Greg's stream, you know, you can't drop a single sub here, jeez, wow, alright. Okay. Oh, this room is pretty. A good thing that you should all know if you hang out here, a lot of times chat roasts the streamer. I have more of a tendency to lay into chat, cause I love you all so much, and it's how I show my love. Ajax! Ajax, thank you for gifting that sub to Reclaimin. Reclaimin, thank you for those 10,000 biddies. What is this? Can we turn this off? There's too much going on right now.
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do.
Ajax, thank you for gifting a sub to
That's all that matters.
Joker. I thought I had TTS on, but I might not. Good job getting 25. It's possible that I turned it off after my charity stream last year because I had a family member dox me. That's very possible, and I might just not have ever turned it back on. Because cheers don't come through super often. That's fine, Reclaimin. I'm just giving you shit to give you shit. Is there anything I can do with this? No? Okay. Well, what if I go this way? Yeah, no, you gotta love when family comes through and puts your personal information out there with no consideration of, like, you know, there might be a reason that you don't say your name on stream. My eyeballs! Okay, alright. Hi, Vlad! So spooky! You really got me there with that boo. Okay. So we managed to escape our area of the ship that we were, like, chained into. Okay, we can go in the elevator. Let's check stuff out first.
Yeah, I know you've told me 1,000,000 times how much you hate the sea. And I'm telling you, this gig is just too good to pass up.
Okay, so I'm a performer performing on a cruise ship. Got it. So far, I'm not immediately engaged in the game like I was with the first. Maybe Vlad. The first game, I was like immediately just like, yeah, okay, I'm into this, I get it. And this one, so far, we're not very far in, but like, That is appreciated, mate. He is definitely going to try to commit accidental murder. Definitely 100% accidental, not on purpose. I'm staying away from any place that has a ceiling fan. Keeping all bags off the floor. Maybe staying away from water in case he, like, decides to push me in the lake. So this is not the time of the year to go in the lake.
All third-class passengers this way, please.
Scott is at a thing tonight.
Stowaways again. You'll never set foot on a ship again.
Wait. Why am I seeing this? Did I bring a stowaway on the ship? Scott will be around for the charity stream, for sure. So, real quick, because a bunch of you weren't here at the beginning of this, we're doing this today. And I'm probably going to stream like twice this week. And then next Saturday, there won't be a Spooky Saturday because that's the day that I am doing my birthday party with my friends. And then there won't be any streams the rest of that week until Wednesday, which is our 24-hour charity stream. We're going to have special guests. It's going to be a good time. We're doing things. I still haven't finalized my milestone list, so if any of you have any ideas for milestones that you would like to see for charity donations, post them in the Discord. There's a channel for them. Thank you, Hoingo. Because stream? Did it just blank out for you guys? Yeah, my birthday is next Wednesday. Not next, no, it's the 18th. The 18th is my birthday. I'm doing a charity stream because I do a 24-hour charity stream every year for my birthday. I was saying something. The general message here is be here for the charity stream. And if you want to see us do dumb things for charity money, let us know what you want to see. I'm a Capricorn, not an Aquarius. I'm very offended. Because I think right now... Hold on, I wrote these down in my planner. Capricorns are the best. Right now, the things that I have for sure as milestones are... Chat gets to pick my next hair color. Can't see, hear, speak challenge, which means that 3 of us would have to try and cook something. Well, one of us can't see, one of us can't hear, and one of us can't speak. Community movie night, community game night, and cryptid night, which is a throwback to last year's birthday stream, which I know that Mercy is going to be really into, at least. Because last year we ended up just most of our overnight was watching stupid documentaries about Bigfoot and Mothman and all that. So yeah, no, be here. It's 24 hours. You've got plenty of time to come by, regardless of what your schedule looks like. And cryptid, not crypto. Cryptid like Bigfoot and the Chupacabra and all that. You know a Bigfoot? It's right after payday? Okay, cool. Last year we brought in just under $800. I think the goal that we're going for this year is 1,000, and anything past that is great. The 18th hail. Also that Wanderer, yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Thank you, Ajax. Okay, we've got some clothes. What do we got going on in here? Unprecedented move. The director decided to shoot his next motion picture aboard an ocean liner traveling across the Atlantic. Plot details are kept under wraps, but our trusted sources claim that the project has found its star in our character's name, presumably. An obvious choice, perhaps, given the star's fabled career and numerous critically acclaimed roles. It seems that the recent worrying rumors as to the artist's personal life have not dissuaded the director. Okay. Really? I'm gonna need to check that out. I love all things Costco. Costco is a wonderful place. I still have not made it through my entire wine advent calendar. And at some point I need to. It's $9? That's so cheap. I think I'm winning. I'm at least not losing yet. Ba, 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 ba. So, okay, Layers of Fear, so far, is a series about mental illness in artists, which hits a little close to home. What just happened? Whether that is painters or actors or whatever else. Literally always winning. I have never lost a single thing in my life. That is absolutely not true. From security office to chief security officer. It's a pretty cute emote. Okay, we're clipping. The new procedures come into force as of next week. The company holds you personally responsible for enforcing them. Prepare all of the guards for detailed briefings. As you are well aware, there have been prior incidents of unwanted individuals making their way aboard the vessel. We must ensure that does not happen again. In short, stowaways will not be tolerated. Okay, last time we murdered our wife. Are we murdering a stowaway on the ship this time? Did we bring the stowaways on board to murder them specifically? Like, what's the deal here? Can we crouch? We can. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love that we have the ability to crouch. What do we got in here? Nothing, nothing. Some keys. Keys are nice. Those are helpful. Well, a key, singular. We'll turn on the fan, I guess? I don't know why we turned on the fan. It's just making a whole lot of noise. Sensory overstimulation. Okay, let's continue onward. We came in through here. I can't... Oh, this door. Got it. Peanut brain? Are you saying I have a peanut brain? How dare you? Who has peanut brain? I have a squirrel brain, thank you very much. Oh, Vlad's emote? Yes. Okay, alright. Okay. Chicken. I just started looking for chickens because I read Chimkin in chat.
That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
Are we another... So, like, in the last game, our wife was disfigured, but we were not. Why are there rats again? A squirrel named Brian. Pet who had ADHD. I genuinely have ADHD. It's not a joke. I've gone through extensive testing. That's genuinely not a joke. Okay, alright. I have medication for it and everything. Okay. Alright, I don't think we missed anything. Doesn't feel like we missed anything. Hale is a perfect typer, okay. I don't wanna hear anything otherwise. What do we got here? This is just a toolbox that I can open, but I can't grab anything. Alright, sure. Why not? Oh, I don't know Morse code. Long, long, short, short, short. Long, 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 short, short, short. Long, 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 short, short. Okay, so it's just all long, 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 short, short, short. Oh, that is SOS, isn't it? Alright. Okay. Nothing seems to be happening. Maybe I need to do it before I looked at the headphones. Also, I understand the epilepsy warning now. Save our streamer for sure. I didn't want to fuck it up because I don't know Morse code. Once upon a time, maybe knew Morse code? I used to be able to read Braille. But that's also not helpful in this situation. Do we have anything in here? Nothing, nothing. Let me just crawl around down here. Hey! A performance for the ages. Save our scroll's name, Brian. Yes. Acting, if done well, is a scary business. It takes immense courage to lose consciousness of your own self and not just reenact, but become the character you are portraying. Punctuation was weird there. It's fine. Few can muster that kind of courage, and yet it happens, to which, after last night's visit to the Majestic Theater, I can personally attest. As my regular readers know all too well, I am careful with words and not the easiest critic to please. Having said that, the play's lead performance left me speechless, utterly fearless. The acting by someone is nothing short of transcendent. It was as if the person on stage dissolved before my very eyes, letting the character burst into existence. All right, okay. What does that have to do with Braille? What? Oh, the guy, Daredevil. There you go. I still haven't watched Daredevil. I've heard really good things. I've heard really good things about all of that Netflix MCU, actually. Hello, Master. How are you? How is a lifey life? I hope that it's getting a little bit easier. Nothing here. What do we got here? Bathroom. I'll just go fill up the sink. It's fine. Why can't I rotate this all the way? That's weird. That's basically what living with me is like. Hell yeah, pizza. I want pizza. I already used my one delivery of the month, though, already. And immediately regretted making that a goal. Okay, we found a slide. Cool. Please, bro. Let me just close Let me just close it, please. There we go. Okay. What do we got going on here? I can't walk any closer to the bed. Why is there an invisible wall here? That's stupid. The first game so far was way better. This one is going to have to pull out a lot. I want to go in there though. It's exactly what blind people do. What proves that sleep is for the weak? What do you mean no bed? Oh, because the invisible wall. But yeah, okay, all right, sure. Sure. One second, chat. I have a little space heater next to my desk, and I just had to turn it off because I am starting to melt a little. And I could lose the sweatshirt, but it's comfy. When you guys were in grade school, did you, and this might just be like a thing for like people around my age, did you have to take typing classes where your hands were under like a little like privacy blanket more or less so you couldn't see the keyboard and you had to learn how to just type without being able to see it? Yes? Okay, cool. Yeah, it was more or less touch type training. You saw it. We saw the keyboard at first, but then like as we progressed in the class, like you just had to be able to do the thing.
Guy's got a reputation. Makes
Keyboard
his actors
covers.
jump through hoops before he even lets one
Interesting.
step. Supposed to be some new method of building a character. Bunch of artsy-fartsy bullshit, if you ask me. Just go with it. Guy doesn't take
I don't
no
think
for
we had
an
that,
answer.
Vlad. Who doesn't take no for an answer? What does that say? Biography, born in Manchester, New Hampshire. He got his start something where he was quickly discovered. Played actor Hank at Doll's House. I just want more info. As long as I'm not thinking about it, I can type without looking at the keyboard. The second that my brain turns on and I start thinking about the fact that I'm typing, that's all bets are
What
off.
if the guy's a little nuts? He's a director. It comes with the job. I mean,
They
what's
just
he
had
gonna
blank
do?
keyboards? What?
Kill ya?
Maybe. Are we a murderer again? I don't understand. Were we brought on, was our role of the lifetime to take care of the, like, stowaways? Did the keyboards come like that? Like, can I just get a blank keyboard somewhere? I do have a brain. Thought there was something I could interact with there, but apparently not. What's this?
I think it's all an act.
Okay. I definitely, on my old laptop, I had worn out pretty much all of my keycaps. And so I just painted the corresponding Korean characters on there so that I could type in Korean or easier. From Icarus Transatlantic Security Office to all officers. Most of you are already aware that the Hollywood motion picture that is going to be shot aboard our vessel. We are sending you detailed guidelines as to which decks are to be restricted for regular passengers. Above all else, the film crew and cast are not to be disturbed. Yeah, I feel like that'd be dope. See-through stickers are smart. I have a 3D printer. I could just print keycaps. Give me 2 seconds, chat, because I need to make sure that this message that I have isn't important. Just get regular stickers, not even language stickers, just stickers, and put them on the keys. Let's see. It is very dark in here. Oh, a light. Another light. Look at that.
The world's a stage, but the play is badly cast.
That is not how that goes. I don't know, because I like a challenge. Honestly, the most exciting part about getting a planner was that I could use stickers all over the place in it.
Light in the darkness. There's always
That's adorable, Kim. Okay. There's always a way. There's always a way to what?
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
You should be
21st night of September. This looks like the theater in my college. There used to be, so they looked a little bit nicer than this, but we had catwalks across the, like, above the stage. And it's what we used to, like, hang our lights up on. And they were, like, maybe 25 feet up in the air. And I would just, like, hang upside down from these catwalks to hang, like, 50-pound lights. And I miss the physical ability I had then. I feel like when I was a kid, I put stickers on whatever. But now as an adult, like, I just stash stickers in places, which is why I'm excited about using them in a planner, because, like, it's, like, I know where they're going. They have a place to go. I am scared of specific heights. But when it's doing stupid shit, like hanging upside down from a catwalk or standing at the top of a 12-foot ladder with one foot braced on the ladder and the other on the top of a set piece that I am actively deconstructing, it's not a problem. I don't understand it. It might just be in the theater. My fear of heights just disappears. That's fair, Ajax. Which I think is also part of why, like, I like the idea of putting stickers all over my planner because it has areas that are built for that. It's very possible. So many have tried to be a part of my greatest work, as if there was ever a choice. Only one can bring this character to life. Only one is broken enough to build it. That's a very underhanded comment, sir. That's shitty. Reclaiming. Also, it's not over here. I have my planner, obviously, that I'm using. But, yeah, I mean, go ahead and post it in the Discord. People can look at it on their own. As long as it's nothing that, like, has nudity. I don't care. Or, like, anything overtly racist, obviously. Okay. Can we talk about the feeling of standing below something tall, though? Because, okay, well, fucking join the Discord, Reclaimin'. Somebody, !Discord for Reclaimin'. That feeling of standing below a tall building, that fucks me up more than being... You tried, Hale. That fucks me up more than being at the top of a high building. Like, I get so just woozy and, like, lose my footing standing looking down at something tall. It's something I love the city of Chicago, but it is definitely one of those things that fucks me up because we have so many skyscrapers here, and you go downtown and you look up at any point and it's just like, nope, I am just going to fall over here. But yeah, what were we talking about before that? I don't even know. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, this game hasn't really grabbed my attention. I believe in you too. Thank you. That's so nice. Oh, I was saying that I have my planner, and my planner I really like. It's great. I'll probably talk about it in the next vlog, because I'm just going to. I need vlog content, so just let me talk about it in the next vlog. But my parents also got me a planner. We just celebrated Christmas today. That's why we started the stream so late. And my parents also got me a planner, but this one it's not, the planner that I have is broken down into days, like, for the calendar. This one is a bit more loosey-goosey and is specifically for tracking, like, activities like exercise and water intake and all of that. So it's honestly more helpful to me. Not more helpful to me, but it's helpful in a different way. It serves a good purpose. I'm glad that I have both. I'm probably not going to keep up with the one that my parents got me quite as much as my main one, just because that is to keep me, like, organized and, you know, on track with life. But yeah, either way, that's that. And yeah. This looks like something that my nephews would draw. Why is the sun smiley? Did we have a kid? Is there another situation where, like, we were a shitty parent? I think the brightness of this one, too, is definitely keeping me from, like, really buying in. Also, I'm 100% losing the sweatshirt. Because I'm going to die otherwise. Alright. We can't go that way. We can figure out the code for that. Probably. Maybe. What is this?
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
Why I feel like that was from us acting. I assume... Hello? Was there... No. Is that a chainsaw? What is even happening? 709. Okay, cool. There's my code. 709. Done and done. Go for it. You can also post it on the Discord so that I can look at it after stream. That was supposed to be scary, I think. Okay, now there's pirates. Lazy. I am lazy. Okay, alright. No, but I'm also lazy because I don't want to have to come back in the VOD later to look at the link. We didn't miss anything, right? Like, that was literally it. I also feel like that has been detracting from this game as well. That, like... We've covered a lot of space. Without a lot of, like, interaction.
Lily, I'm...
Thank you, Hale.
Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
Okay. Hello? Oh, you're a mannequin. That's... Alright, okay. Sure. Is there anything on the tables for me? So, like... We're an actor, and we were cast to be in this performance on this cruise ship. And we're kind of fucked up in the head from what I can tell. Which, you know, pretty similar to the last game. This might be a puzzle. Why is that marked out? Interesting. Okay. Oh, I know why that's marked out. Okay. All right. Nope. Thereabouts? No, it needs to be a little bit further. Like there, probably? Nope, still further. Okay, let's go. There. We're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. Nope, not quite. There. Still not. Oh my god. Resin keycaps are gorgeous, yeah. All right. We did the thing. There's a light on that actor now. Okay. That one spooked me a little just because I heard the noise. I didn't even see anything. I just heard noise next to me. I don't know why the chair's there, though. Like, I don't know if we're supposed to do anything further past this. Or if, like, that's the whole thing. I guess if we can't progress any further, then there's more to figure out for the puzzle. Which this just brings us backwards. That's locked. This is probably locked. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you don't have a head anymore. What if you two are talking across the table at each other? No? Okay. The chair in the sunlight? No? What am I missing? We've got this rotating platform. $100 for a spacebar, totally worth it, 100%. There's nothing I can do using the mannequin. Oh, can I just crouch and go? I can't just crouch and go under this. There's nothing. Oh, hello. How are you?
These images, memories of you, they've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to him. Because without me, you have nothing.
That's kind of toxic. It's kind of really toxic. I feel that. I was just talking earlier about how I will know I have made it when I can just, like, choose to rent a hotel or an Airbnb or something for a day or two, and, like, so that I can just go relax and I can go do that. Like, that is my you made it indicator. Okay, we've got some fire. Fire on a ship is a bad time. Hello? Are you different? No. Motel 6 is what they are here. But those are still like $80 a night. They're not exactly cheap. I can get an Airbnb cheaper. Like, I'm renting an Airbnb next week that's like $60 a night and has a sauna.
I'm back, Mahardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
A trail?
Definitely feel that, Wanderer. My student loans, if I got them paid off, would free up $1,600 a month. And I'm already paying more than the minimum on them, and they've only gone up, and the interest rate keeps going up, and I want to die. I don't actually want to die. Twitch, don't take me down. I was just being dramatic. Good night, Hoingo! But yeah, student loans are sort of garbage, and that's why I can't stream full time, because student loans, yay! Because prior to the pandemic, since I don't know that any of you were here before that. I used to stream full time, and what I was making at that time with stream would have been enough to cover my living expenses if I didn't have student loans. Nope, government does not subsidize education in the slightest. But yeah, so I had to stop that because the pandemic didn't really give people extra money to be thrown at me. You didn't exist before 2020? That sucks. No, medical care is not free, and guess who has a chronic illness? On the plus side, my yearly annual... what are words? My yearly physical is covered by my insurance, but guess what? I pay like $300 a month for more than that? Maybe more than $300 a month for insurance. Yeah, that's really nice. I don't personally have to worry about gun violence where I am. But yeah, I luckily do not have a car payment because I drove my dad's old car until it literally tried to set itself on fire. And then what is Meow Records Company? What is this? And then living in the Chicago area, you can get around public transportation pretty much anywhere. But when I was in Milwaukee and right after we got Bolt, I needed a car to get around. So I spent $2,000 on like a beater that until today I haven't really needed to do much for. But today I got to bring it in to get the brakes changed. And it's a VW, so they have to order special shit. So we'll see how much that ends up being. Not excited about it. But the brakes were grinding, so I couldn't really put it off anymore. Let's see. Time and description of activities. 10:05, break over. 10:30. Something repair technician leaves the ship through the gangway on east deck. AFT. 11 p.m. patrolling the waterfront along the ship. 11:21 p.m. on patrol near the cargo area, saw a shadow move. Small, most likely a child. I gave chase but could not find anyone. Midnight watch over. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I wear... It is last. Good job, Reclaiming. I am grateful that I was able to get a car and that it has now lasted me about 2 years without much issue at all. Like, there's a transmission problem because it's a Jetta and all Jettas have transmission problems. But that just means that sometimes reversing is a little bit more difficult than usual, and it's not really something I need to worry about. There is some sort of short in the wiring somewhere, so I have to unhook my battery every time that I park the car for more than like 3 hours. Again, inconvenient, not really like a thing that destroys anything for me.
Fastest vessel ever built, ready to set
What does
sail
that
for
say?
the land of the flame.
Esse quam videre.
We must make our way aboard, quietly.
Yeah, people be people. Hi, Ghost Fox! I don't know if Jetta's got, as far as I know, like, I mean, my Jetta, my car is a, hold on. Do I have my insurance card in my wallet? No, I probably should. I think my Jetta is a 2002. It's not any sort of new car. Yeah, no, she is doing great for how old she is and the condition that I got her in, okay? She's an old lady. But yeah. I mean, it's possible that like a certain year was recalled, reclaiming. But again, I got my car secondhand and it was already very old. So any sort of recalls I am not aware of. But yeah. Finances suck and having to pay for things sucks, and yeah, that's basically the gist of this discussion. Okay, that's locked. We have a mannequin sitting here. Something about, like, even with motion blur off, something about the motion of this game is making me a tiny bit nauseous. And I don't know if it's just that, like, I've been kind of off today because I got my blood drawn this morning and I was already, like, woozy this morning before that. Yeah, like, I genuinely primarily got a car just to take the dog to the dog park. Or, like, a forest preserve to go walking or something. I mean, this is neat. That is the spookiest part of this stream, is the discussion of financial responsibility and student loans and medical bills and all that, and the price of keycaps, yeah. I couldn't remember how we got on the topic of finances, and then I remembered that it was because we were talking about how we were poor. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Because it won't let me climb down there. Do I need to spin the wheel more? Did that change anything? I'm not looking at the wheel because seeing it spinning might make me puke. Is that any better? No. Oh, I need to crouch. All right. I don't want to, actually, Vlad. Do you want to guess how much my college was a year? It did include room and board.
Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked
Less
in
than that.
dust, or be there a fire burning within.
Less than 60K. It was 21,000 a semester. No, I went to a school in Central Illinois. What? It looks like what? Are you... Ghost Fox, please. Please, Ghost Fox. So that's private universities. Most state schools, you're going to be looking at maybe like 14K a semester. I went to a private college just because for what I was going to school for. It made more sense. I went for theater, and I was going in specifically without like a concentration on like acting or stage management or lighting or carpentry. And the school that I went to, because of the size of it, meant that I had opportunities to learn everything right away. So like I can go into a theater and do pretty much any job outside of like audio technician stuff, just because that wasn't really a thing that we had at our school, and it's never been a thing that I've like picked up on a ton myself. Also, the sun is way too bright. I am not a fan. Ugh. That was rough. Oh, it's Shark. I want to be able to go walk around in the water. Also, all this game is doing is making me miss working in theater. Hello? This is probably a situation like in the first game where I kept like trying to talk to my wife and I couldn't. Okay, I can't go that way. Can I go up here? Yes. Where does this take me? Like, it sounds like there's something coming after me, but like... Do you guys see anything? So I only went to college because I was pushed to by my family. I had a job offer straight out of high school at one of the largest theaters in Chicago. How dare you, Reclaiming? That like straight out of high school, I could have had a well-paying job in the field that I wanted to be working in. I could have just learned on the job anything that I didn't know. But instead, I went to college and racked a bunch of debt. So that's fun. Hi, Hot Rod! Cosplay is hard because you're translating, in most cases, a 2D character into something 3D. That's a lot. But yeah, if my family had had no say in it, I would not have gone to college. And I would not suggest to anybody to go to college, personally. If you want to do something, go to, like, trade school. But in most cases, you can... It might take a little bit longer, but you can get to just about any position just by working from the bottom up. Also, yeah, community college is super cheap. If you want to get your associates, my brother is an engineer for the government. Up until this year, he only had his associates and like was working on huge projects. Like his experience was what mattered. It wasn't his degree. He only got his degree because he topped out on salary. Yo, Salty, what up? Trades are exploited, 100%. But over the price of college, I would still pay a few $1,000s for trade school over, like, the $70K that I still owe. Big ol' round of yo's in chat. Okay. Alright, is there anything else here? I don't think there's anything else here. That's fair, Wanderer. Go for it, Vlad. Make your bold statement. Okay, I need to turn off this fan. It is so loud. It is so unnecessarily loud. This game is kind of ass. I wish that Rito was here because I know that they're super into Layers of Fear. But I'm just really not feeling this game. And I think that I was warned that this one was not as good. And I really, really, really have been trying to focus on it. But there's just nothing about the story that makes me interested. Like, I don't give a fuck. Made to order. One sturdy wooden chest built entirely of old oak with heavy iron banding, additional leather straps, and carrying handles on the side. Large enough to fit a grown man. We hope you'll find our work to your satisfaction. Well, good luck with that. But also don't depend on caffeine for your life. That's, like, I think my brother's focus, when he was in school was machining. He used to come home with just, like, random fucking gears and shit that he had done on a CNC machine, and I was just like, why is this thing? But yeah, you can definitely at least get a foot in the door with an associate's in most cases. Don't go for your bachelor's first. Just get the small degree out of the way and then start working and see if you need to get a bachelor's somewhere down the road. Also, I think that you're rude. First off, I'm talking here. Why is stream pausing? Stream, please. Stream, please. Are we here? Are we paused? Are we dead? What's going on? Chat. I'm not moving until I know that chat is here with me. Twitch is probably being shitty. That's so weird. That's so weird. I'm holding out here for a second. Just so that everybody can refresh and whatever and get in here and join back in. I don't know what has been up with Twitch the past, like, week. There have been so many issues with it, because even when was my last stream? Tuesday? Like, on Tuesday, like, halfway through stream, suddenly there just was nothing. I was also expecting some sort of, like, interaction with something spooky here, since it said that, like, it gave me the option to not get murdered by monsters. But now there's, like, nothing. Also, fill in the blanks. Hector. Oh wait, what are we waiting on? Be ready to go back. It could be character. It is definitely character. Yeah, it's character. 100%. That's locked, whatever that is. Thank you guys for throwing shoes at Twitch. Okay, I guess it says be prepared to go back, so I guess we're going back. 'Cause why not? Oh. Alright. Chat, I needed to tell you about the adorable thing that happened while I was doing my family Christmas today. So, my nephew is, I think he's 5 now, and we were sitting there, and he was just like, why are water bottles so big? Because I've got this big ol', you guys can't really see it because it's dark in here, but it's a 1.5 liter water bottle. It could be Character. You're true. You're true. You're right. But yeah, they were just like, why is your water bottle so big? And it was just like, well, I drink a lot of water. And so after that, like, he talked about his water bottle for a little bit. And then after that, every like 10-15 minutes, he would just be like, drink water. And would wait until I grabbed my bottle and I would tell him he needed to drink water with me, and we would both drink water. It was really cute. And my nephew is going to be